Twisted. So, school.
Our first agenda is school.
Alright. Okay. Okay, okay. You know what? I'm just gonna stop being fake because we don't get twisted on this show. So we're gonna be raw and uncut.
Here we go.
Alright.
You want to say
Oh,
it?
you want me to start?
Okay. Let's start. The first topic of school is the snow. We are from Red New York girls,
Oh, I didn't see that.
and it is.
Pretty annoying. Outside.
The snow is it's killing me softly. Like, snow is so annoying. Like,
at this stage, I'm ready for it to be over.
we had 3 snowstorms.
Three.
That's ridiculous.
3.
And
And
there's still snow.
out
It's
at
slick.
this moment in time.
And it's not even safe to even go to school with the buses because my bus driver particularly, is crazy. She be like, and the bus, I feel like it's gonna tip over. So just for my safety and for the safety of all my friends on the bus, I try to shift my weight because I sit back seat just to make sure if the bus goes this way that it won't fall over. I think I saved my whole bus was on my bus stop. I don't know how they got home. And you have any thoughts on the safety of the buses and the icy roads?
I don't care about the safety. I don't care about going to school. I'm just ready for it to be over. Like, it's January. Oh my goodness. Please. We've had so much snow. We've had so much, just like so much stress, so much cold. It's cold. And I'm starting to become like, I'm ready just for it to be done. Just be like, cut. Done.
What do you want done in school?
No, just snow. Like,
yeah.
But then, snow equals money if you shovel it.
Yeah.
Get that
There's
money.
a lot of old ladies on my block. But now that you're talking about being done, we're juniors, and it is your important year. And I'm not gonna say is you have more work than senior year because obviously I'm not a senior, so I wouldn't know the work. But you have a lot of more free period in senior year and to do what you want to do. But junior year is they test you. 1 minute you're taking the PSAT, next minute you're taking the English Regents in January. Oh, next week you're taking all these midterms, and then next week I think I have a test in English. I'm like, we didn't have school this whole week. What are you testing me on?
Like, I don't understand why people have to make life so much more difficult than what it has to be. I
That's an analogy of
don't get
what you mean.
Okay. My friend, he's kind of lost. That's it. Done.
Welcome back. Alright. Another thing about school shooting. Danger. Which as technology on, of course, and it's like pros and cons of technology. We use it for the good, we use it for the bad, and it's kind of a shame that people think of such evil ways to use things and do things. For an example, what's the name of the school? Columbine High School in Colorado. Big ups to CO. There was a shooting of 2 senior high school students. We don't certainly know why these kids, nobody will ever know why these kids shot up their whole school, but we assume it was teasing from other incidents that happened after that in other schools. But these 2 seniors kids, and they call themselves the mafia. No one knows if that. Like those, I don't know guns. Like the ones that go like.
I don't know guns.
Ow! Oh. So I think 7 died during the shooting. One, including a teacher and some students. Now told us that he shot a black boy, not because that black boy teased him or anything, just because he was black. Now when I saw it from the beginning, I'm watching like, wow, you should really not tease people. But the fact that this kid just shot this one kid because he's black just basically showed me that if I was even nice, I was still gonna survive. So why give the people who I feel like are ridiculous the satisfaction of me being nice? If you're ridiculous, get out my face.
On that subject, I have nothing to say.
I mean, do you feel like if you see somebody who's now outcast, should you talk to them, or should you just leave them alone because they're gonna shoot you anyway if they can bring a gun to school? But what do you feel on outcasts?
I love that. I'm an outcast.
I'm an outcast in my school. Like, I seriously, I just like being different. Honestly, I refuse a lot what the crowd is doing. So, my view, I'm nice to everybody as long as you don't disrespect me in any ways. But the fact that that kid just got shot because he was black kind of puts me in different emotions about, just random kids. Next on the agenda is
Girls wearing makeup.
okay. So, my friend, this is girl in my school. I'm gonna say that she is a white girl. She is. And now my point of this is the feeling of more towards guys and how they feel about us. So the girl wears makeup. But not only can I notice it because she does put on a lot, the guys can notice it, that she's wearing makeup. So this one boy calls her out in class and says, "Oh, why can't you just be naturally beautiful? Why you always have to wear makeup?
And that's
Your
where you put the
makeup
pause
face,
on that.
blah, blah, blah."
I don't understand why. If you look at the people, that's not natural beauty. That's makeup. So
All the time, 24/7.
24 and that. Ooh, favorite topic. We're gonna talk about weave. I said it. Weave is for black girls. But
Negative.
But you look on the commercials, like we said with the makeup. Everybody wears weave. Everybody wears weave.
Hannah Montana is our poster child for it. I'm sorry. Let me get this straight. For all y'all who think, even when she doesn't have on her blonde wig, that's her natural hair.
That's weave.
No.
Selena
She
Gomez.
even admits it. Selena Gomez.
If you look at the new episodes where she actually is wearing her natural hair and the old episodes, you can tell the difference between her
Your
weave
hair don't
and
grow
her
that
real.
fast. I don't care if you Spanish, Puerto Rican, Colombian. Your hair does not grow that fast. And it's not like I have a problem with that. I'm just saying. Don't just
like put it that on the
yeah.
Don't just like label it to us like, oh, that must be a weave. Oh, that no. It could be like who cares? Why are we even talking about this right now? We should be above this.
Because you brought it up.
I know, but I'm just saying.
So, weaves, extensions, or makeup is not because any
You're
girl
insecure with yourself.
exactly
It's
to enhance, and that some girls maybe wear it because they are insecure, but not all. All right, I don't have to wear makeup every day. I'm not even wearing it right now. I didn't even get ready for this show. I'm wearing a nice little. I'm chill.
She's showing.
Don't care.
She don't care.
So it's more to enhance, but I know I'm beautiful, so I don't have to wear makeup 24/7. Next topic is what's going through the grapevine. I don't know if you know anything people are
Raving about.
It's Skins on MTV. It's a new show on MTV, and I personally like it because it does go into great detail on American teens, American life, and what we go through with high school, being a teenager, and how we think, and our social lives, and just everything. It went into great detail, which is why people think the show is so raw, and some parents don't really like it. Well, you don't like it, but it's the truth, and maybe you should watch it to know what your teens are going through, because that show, I thought it was really intense, honestly, watching the first episode, because it really went into so much detail. It didn't hold back. So we have a question from one of our viewers, Chris. Chris asked us, this girl I talked to hates me calling her the N-word. Alright, well, Chris, My first advice to you is don't quit school, honeys. Second advice. Second advice is when this. Just quick. What were you saying? What were you saying? What were you saying? Why?
Walk in the sunshine.
I heard sunshine.
We're back.
Alright, so Chris,
Yes, we're back to
next
Mrs.
advice to
Question.
you is when you want to have questions, when
Don't
you
use
want to
hieroglyphics, okay, sweetie?
plus, and when we're on the topic of questions from a viewer, do not post the statement. Ask me more of a replying question, okay? This is more of a statement, like I said, but since it does involve the N word, we will go on to that. I have a story, an experience I actually went
There
through.
you go. Let's see this beautiful story.
This is me having a conversation with one of my friends. I will keep him or her anonymous.
Anonymous, yes, we will.
So, a simple question that I asked was, you like wolves? I mean, you like vampires. LOL, I like wolves.
Very simple question.
Very simple, and I said it very calmly. It was a very calm question until, no, don't get confused.
Beep. Beep.
Don't
Beep. Beep.
huddle up.
Beep.
Huddle up.
Beep.
Wolves are the coolest since
Beep.
BC and still are now. And then I say, all I said was I like wolves. I'm a Jacob fan, not an Edward fan, if you know from Twilight. And then I was like, chill, son.
Chill.
And then I was like, I don't like being called
A beep. There's nothing wrong with that.
And then he says,
Ooh.
or she.
I don't understand wanting to be called a beep by some beep fool who want to be
White
disrespectful. But come on, it's just me. It doesn't matter who it is. She says she's uncomfortable with being called that. It doesn't matter who you are. You should respect that fact that she doesn't want to be called that.
It's like saying if I don't like to be called Brett. That's my nickname.
Or, yeah, like, so then she continues on to say that beat people say,
White people.
well, he called it, so why can't I? So they're like, she's like, they're justifying why they say it because we say it to each other. And then he goes on to say,
A very ignorant statement.
no, it ain't. You only kill them. Pause. What is killing? Where do you find killing in any of this? I don't understand. I wasn't part of the conversation, but I mean, hey. Then
This is how violence at Columbine High School happened. They're killing somebody because they're white. And said that right.
And then finishes off by saying if they want to be disrespectful by calling you a beep.
So, knowing that I won because his statement was so irrational and did not make any sense at all, I just say, okay, wise one. And then we end up from there. Wasn't trying to get into much of an argument because I know I won. Because you can tell when somebody says something stupid after you just said something very intelligent and meaningful that you won.
Beautiful. Our
Not at
viewer
all.
Melody. And, oh, I read that wrong. Melinda, sorry. She says, how do you know when it's time to give up? Now, honey, you can be giving up on a lot of things. But I'm going to touch on a couple things that you could give up on. If you're talking about, like, a person, then